In this video, we'll be taking a look at what to expect in the newest WorldBox update. I've done all the research and gathered every bit of information we can find from every corner of the internet. Let me know what you guys are most excited about, and let's get right into it. The first thing they gave us, labeled update status, was way back in September. In this post, they just said it's gonna be a massive update and that they're super excited about it. They did give us 2 images. In the first image, they didn't talk much about it, but you can see how down here there's a new section in the Kingdoms tab, and you can tell that Cultures is now pulled out. It used to be over here, but now they're gonna place it in its own section. I'll show you guys the species icon and the family icon a little later on in the video, so we know that's exactly that icon that we see right here. What do you guys think the other 2 are? This one might be religion. That'd be kind of cool if it comes into WorldBox. And then the second image. It looks like there's a monolith in the middle and a bunch of animals looking at it. You see llamas on the left, some werewolves or wolves in the background, a lemon family, some rabbits over here, a snake in the top left. They're all reacting to the monolith in the center. The monolith could just be the troll part of it. Did you guys catch anything else in this image? If you guys did, let me know. The second post they made was on December 4th. This one was big. This one they released the Rocklands biome. In the picture that they gave us, you can tell once again a bunch of mountain lions.
Wait, what?
In the picture, you can see a couple of mountain goats. It looks like it's gonna be a family. One of them's got their horn chopped off, poor little goat. It looks like that big rock is some form of the monolith. I don't know if they're trolling with it, or maybe it has something to do with the release date. Maybe we're looking at an April 1st release date. This guy with a telescope, he's looking over onto this side of the map. And then this guy over here, he looks like he's pointing forward at the monolith. If we keep scrolling down, they show us what the Rocklands biome is gonna look like in the game. Go on to describe species and how every creature that now spawns into the game will be assigned to a species and a subspecies. It says subspecies will level up as more units of that subspecies is born, and the biome will also affect this. So all of these mechanics will come in and tie together as one. Here's the new subspecies window that they're showing off for us. They're using a golem as an example. You can see his level, age, how many people are in his species, and all of the traits and the stats subspecies has. Here's the second image they gave us in the post. This one's kind of funny. On the left side, you can see a family of onions where the kid is saying bye to the father who looks sad, where the captain is mad and he looks like he's yelling at the dad to like, hey, come on. Simple, goofy image. I think it's just showing off like a new onion biome possibly coming into the game. The third and most recent post they made was a couple months ago on December 26th about families, genealogy, and graphs. They go on teasing how you'll be able to see all the different families, their banners, who's alive in each family, their history, and everything they've done in that world at that time. Here's what their generation tab is gonna look like in the game, how it's organized between children, their siblings, their parents, their grandparents. The feature I like the most is the interesting units tab, where they're gonna allow us to discover cool characters of the world that probably went through the most kills, part of the best families, and then they show off this graph as well. I love graphs. I'm a huge fan of graphs, so this is probably the best update this game has come out since its release for me. I'm gonna love just looking at the graphs and everything they've done. It looks like you're gonna be able to turn on and off anything you wanna follow, whether it's their age, their level, their kills, their XP. This is awesome. I'm super excited for this one. They closed this post off by saying they have much more to show, including the biggest feature. I'm not sure what the biggest feature is. I'm hoping it has something to do with religion. On Twitter, user Minkyoink asked Maxim how customizable subspecies are gonna be, and he responded saying they're gonna be just as customizable as everything else in the game, and that anytime you spawn anything, it'll be assigned to a subspecies. User Flurb9 asked Maxim if onions and lemons are subspecies, but Maxim goes on responding saying no, they're actually the species. A subspecies would be something like forest lemons or ice lemons, or maybe even, I don't know, burning potatoes. The Bedman asks if subspecies will have different skins, and Maxim responds saying yes. This is awesome. You love whenever creatures look a little different depending on what kind of features they have. He goes on explaining how units will have special traits depending on what their subspecies traits are, and that these traits have a higher chance of being passed on, and that they can double down on it. This will be kind of funny. It's kind of like a snowball effect where you can be double giant, double stupid, double genius, what? He made a tweet confirming Bigfoot on December 4th. Nah, but for real, that looks like either a lemon giant, maybe an onion giant. He makes a couple posts about the biomes, so definitely comment below if you have all the biomes figured out. Here's a post of showing off the new biomes from space. He then makes 2 posts teasing the family tree and the subspecies. And then corrects Painfall, calling this wolf a baby black fox. This is kind of cool. Everything's gonna have its own distinctions. Looks like we can expect different types of trees as well. Subspecies for trees. That's cool. Birch trees right here on this tweet. Here he is talking about the onion biome and showing off maybe a couple other ones. We can see maybe like a beet biome at number 5, it looks like. But the funniest part is the comments. Look at this guy. Tuchikaze calling him an asshole for talking about onions instead of the update. Here is what looks like an Alliance editor new power that's being teased back in August. Back in July, he made a post that the next major update is gonna have massive combat and overall balancing updates. I hope the orcs are brought down to earth finally. It looks like the way they hit each other and the way they're reacting is all gonna be updated. You can kind of see down here. Here he is calling this just a normal village. At this point, it's just so many freaking teasers that I don't even know what's going on. How about we just talk about it? When do you guys think the update's gonna come out? Leave a comment. What are you guys most excited for? I think it's graphs for me and the families. That's everything that I found. I just wanted to compile everything into one video. Check this video out while we wait for the update, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.